Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Tuesday. Well, today is Flosstube Day and it's my 246th Flosstube. And today is September 17th, 2024. Whew, I keep wanting to say November. I'm wishing the year away here. What can I say? Oh my goodness. It has been kind of a quiet week. Yeah. Yeah, not much went on last week. Not much at all for us. Oh, I have my September cup. It's right here and it's yellow. Thank you, Phyllis. Love these cups. And I am drinking Green Tea with Jasmine by Simple Truth, I think. Yeah. So, what are we up to? Yeah, we didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything exciting. We stayed home and stitched, right? Oh my goodness, it was rainy. It was cold-ish. Yeah, just windy. I mean, there was one day at work last week where it just straight line wind, if you will, and it looked like it was a hurricane because everything was just blowing and going in one direction. It was something else. Yeah, so enough of that. Let's talk about what happened. I only had one review this week. Now, as I told you, I will be having an order come in from Fan Sales and AliExpress. It probably won't be until after, like, by the end of this month. Keeping your fingers crossed because we remember that it's AliExpress. Not so much Fan Sales. Fan Sales is really, really good. Yeah, but AliExpress, it gets here when it gets here, I swear. That is, if the post office can get it here, right? So what did I start on? Okay, so from Fan Sales, I did get 2 diamond paintings. One of them was all crinkled up. I tried to start on it, and I'm like, you know, somehow this is not going to work. So I just rolled it up, you know, as tight as I could to make it as straight as I could. And it's just sitting right over there waiting for anything to happen, you know? Not working on it. Didn't start on the aerial not cross stitch, diamond painting special drill. Just didn't feel like that neck pain this week. I don't know why. What made me get the diamond paintings in the first place. I really like the aerial thing. I think it's going to be gorgeous. But the other one, I wish it had been in cross stitch. Yeah. So if I can ever find it in cross stitch, it might out-trump the diamond painting, but we're not going to be starting that anytime soon. But never fear, we have to have a start a week, right? Oh my gosh, yeah. So, whoops, put the thread in the middle of everything. That's awesome. Oh, yep, and then cover that up. So, what I got from them was this beautiful teal bird with the black background with pink flowers. I just absolutely love it. I have been stitching and stitching and stitching. I'm just going to put that needle over here. So that is what I've gotten done. I about got his head whooped. There's a few things. There's more of this color you see the string for going right in here and down and around, so then I'll have his so-called neck done. I just barely grazed the flowers and flowers on this side, and that's it. I keep seeing things. Can you see how it's blotted through the thing? But it's a beautiful pattern. I really like it. It's simple. It was nice. It was easy to work on, so we just kept right at it. Yeah. We hit the easy button around here whenever we can. So that's the only start that I had last week. I know. You're saying, so where's the other 20? Don't worry. In weeks to come, we'll make up for it, okay? So I also worked on this beautiful castle from, I'm trying to get the, what do you call it, the glare off of it. And it came from One Day Saving. Haven't put too much time in it because I worked on the other castle as well. But also I've worked on the top of the castle. I tried, but it's just stiff, so it needs to be broke down, you know, and worked on. And we worked on this part right here on that tree. Never got back to it. Yeah, it was not happening last night. I just was ready to go to bed. I was done. Yeah. And I also worked on, this is a Taeyun family from New Craft Day. It is a silk, and I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm working over here. We'll see it when I get there. But that is just so beautiful. I just love all those pink and dark pink, you know, colors in it. So we put a little bit on it. I wanted to show you, though, in here, wrapped up in plastic, sorry for the crinkle, is my beeswax. And I got this one from my friend, Diane. She made that herself. She got the beeswax, melted it, used the molds. So, yeah, and she's going to be having these for sale on her Etsy thing. You can see how thick they are. They're very nice. But I keep them in a plastic bag. This is all that I had available. So, I do have Ziplocs. Heaven knows I have Ziplocs, but no, this is where it ended up. So at least it's in a cover. So, let's see. Have to think. Okay, so I'm working in this bush right in here. And just did a little bit more in that part up here. And up here I was trying to get through the thread. But it is going to be stunning. I think it's going to be beautiful in silk. It's just does not want to roll up. I keep the part that I've already stitched on folded in, and that way it doesn't rub against something. So yeah, beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. I also worked on my, I'm trying to pull it out, my poinsettia, and it was from One Day Savings as well. Something fell here. What was it? Oh, it was my thing. Sorry, let's do that again. Okay, there is the poinsettia. This is my little sticky thing. I have it in between here. So I'll let you see how much of this I've actually got done. So we're about finished with that top leaf mess. Worked on this other leaf down here. And I also have like one, shall we call it petal, if you will. Petal leaf of the rest of it. So, yep, I'm just going to keep working on it. I do a little bit at a time until I just can't anymore. So, it's coming. It may not get done by Christmas. Don't get excited. Unless I put in like 3 full days of nothing but that. Yeah. We also worked on, I also worked on this. It's from GBFKE. It's the 8 cats is what I call it. It says 8 kittens, but they're cats. Because it says here you can never have too many cats. Okay, never mind. And you worry about me changing the name of something. So, been working on the orange cat. Just kind of making slow progress. I'm trying to get so you don't have to see through it. There you go. So it's going kind of slow. Then I'll have to go back and do all that yellow part. But it will be nice. So it's another one that's kind of easy to stitch on. You don't have to worry about too much. I like that part. And I also, this is the other castle, and I got this one from FG Normal. I wanted to at least show it to you. But yeah, I like this one too. It's just got a lot of, I don't carry my thread from like one little section to the next section. What do you call it? Tie it off and stuff. So yeah, it's got a lot of that going on around that thing there. I just put another color into this oceany, watery thing. So, but I have in the past, as you can see, I've worked on the castle and some of that vine thing on the side. And where that blue is what I was talking about, is where I worked this last week trying to get the waves in. But yeah, and I about got that castle whooped. It's just got a few things like hanging fire. And then I can really start, see, I started on the border here. Yeah. It's nice. I love it. It's so pretty. And just so different, you know? And we also worked on Mount, trying to figure out what that is. Mount Fuji. Hang on. I'm doing well here. There'll be a moment, please. Just one moment. I got the needle on the back. So, yep. We worked on that where it's yellow right in there. So, it just going from one thing to the next, to the next. So, yeah. There's more than enough left to do. And then you'll have to do the back stitching. So, it is pretty. I like it. It's just, I like some of these things because they're different. They're not all landscape or all a dragon or all, you know, the colors are just wonderful. And last but not least, I worked on this one. I don't know where my picture, oh, there's the picture. Hold please. Yeah, thank God for these bags. I love these bags. This is Colorful Town from 7 Great. Whoops, my bad. So, as you know, we worked on that. We worked on these trees. So, this time I decided I had to make sure I'm on the right side. Worked on these little reddish flowers that look like little, is it sea urchins that look like that? If you know, put it in the or down in the comment section. You know what I mean? They're round, they got those lines, and they got a hole in the top. Just saying. Just saying. So, yeah. Let me see if I can. And that's 498 red that I was working with. So, yep, worked on that. Worked a little bit up in here, just adding things. And as you can see, I kind of started buildings. So, I started, put like one thread, not one color to the house. And then we'll just go on. I'm trying to expand out. So, yeah, I love this. It's very nice to work on too. Comes in 11 and 14. So, yay. And no, we don't have both. We just have one. And one is definitely enough. Yep, we don't know. I think my friend Diane has hers in an 11 count. And I don't know where she got it from. I can't even tell you. But that is everything that I stitched on this last week. Holy cow. So hopefully next week, or this week coming up, it'll get to be better. A little more busier. I don't know if my daughter, we haven't made any plans. But, yeah, we'll see what the weather's like. See whether or not we're going to go out, and if the fall colors have started to really change lower, because right now they're up here at 14,000 or 13,000 feet, whichever you want to call it. The mountains are above 14,000 feet. But it's just barely up here, so we got to kind of wait for it to come down the mountain. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, thank you for joining me and putting up with all my blabbering and all my stitching. Yike. All right, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.